Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is an update on my fragrance project with 4160 Tuesdays London. No, it is finished. I got the bottles, so I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the fragrance, let you guys know when it's expected to be shipped, how returns will work if any of you guys do not like it, and such like that. So this update shouldn't be too long, but it might be a little bit longer than expected because I do kind of want to get into some things. So let's get into it. So let me formally introduce you to Tyger Tyger. I am so excited. Like so excited. Obviously you'll see when you watch the video. I'm filming this after because I realized I forgot to do this part. Please forgive me. In any case, Tyger Tyger is the official name of this fragrance, and it is a name that was kind of like a composition between Sarah and I. I was playing around with the idea of naming this after some type of tiger or tiger inspired, and her pet name for this project, or her code name for this project, was Tyger, T-Y-G-R, based on the William Blake poem, and I love that poem. So I was like, that is perfect, why don't we name it Tyger Tyger? And she was like, yes, that's a great idea. She was really excited. So the official name of this fragrance is Tyger Tyger. Okay, back to the video. I'm so sorry I'm filming this like at the end. Okay, first and foremost, a humongous thank you again to Sarah and to you guys for making this entire process possible. I have been stewing on what fragrance to choose from the last batch for a few weeks, and ultimately I came to the decision. I'll link that video below if you guys want to know how each of them smelled and my initial thoughts on each of them, but I ended up choosing E. I chose E because there was something about the way that that played on my skin and how it smelled, that it had the beautiful mix of exactly what I was looking for and just this really wonderful charm that Sarah's fragrances have. And so for me, it was the best representation of Sarah's creations and my vision in one fragrance. So E is the one that I chose. Now, Sarah isn't really known for letting every single note out there, but she did say there was a lust of notes in here. It has jasmine, it has obviously leather, spices, and tea, but the notes predominantly in this scent that really stand out and made this a winner is the green mandarin and aldehyde C10. Now, initially when I came into this product, when I started this project with Sarah, aldehydes weren't something that I initially saw as being useful in the scent. I didn't think it would really work well. And I don't know if I told you guys, but when I was trying these fragrances from the very beginning up until choosing, I didn't know what any of the notes were. I knew there was jasmine, I knew there was leather, and I knew there was citrus. Those are the three things that I wanted to be really predominant. But it was up to Sarah to decide how to come to that conclusion to really elevate those notes and show off those notes to the best of their ability and to make them work really well together. So if you are unfamiliar with aldehyde C10, it is kind of like a sweet, bright citrus note, but it also is a little bit waxy. And after the first grouping of fragrances, I reached out to her and I said, I really love these two specifically. This one's more of my favorite than the other. Can we try making this one a little bit more resinous and a little bit more waxy, or maybe a little bit more, I forget what I said on another regard, for my thoughts on how I wanted this to go. So that's where she sent me 3 different fragrances, was her kind of playing around with that particular scent with 3 different things. And the little bit of a waxy note that the aldehyde C10 has, to me, really won this one over. And then after I chose, I asked her, you know, what kind of notes are in here? Can you give me a list? Can you tell me what's going on? And she's like, well, there's obviously spices and tea and leather and jasmine. But she's like, I use green mandarin and aldehyde C10, and I am a little bit familiar with that. And I was like, that's exciting. That's awesome. And so that's where this came from. I know some of you guys don't like aldehydic scents, and that's why I'm going to go into the return thing as well. But I feel like that is the note, and that is the ingredient which really takes this and makes it something really special, because you have a beautiful sparkly green opening that has this beautiful kind of juicy but not sweet citrus note. And what I like most about this scent is that that citrusy kind of opening stays there a long time, like a lot longer than I would normally expect citrus openings to be there. And one of the things that I really wanted for this scent was the citrus to commingle with the leather. And the leather comes out pretty strong in the opening as well, and then it kind of like softens and smooths out. And then you get this beautiful jasmine note in there, and it all comes together really beautifully in exactly what I would hope for and more. And I definitely have to think that that kind of waxy, citrusy, aldehydic note is what really kind of pulled everything together. So I chose E. I tried it on my skin, I tried it on a few other people's skin, and generally overall this one also smelled the best on people's skin. My mom tried it. You guys know that she has a different body chemistry than me, obviously, and scents pull differently on her. And it did pull differently on her, but it did smell really beautiful on my skin and on her skin. And I tried it on somebody else. I can't remember who it was because it was a few weeks ago and it's been very busy, but I just noticed out of all of the three, this is the one that worked the best and was a little bit more universal as well, which was another reason that I decided to choose this one. So again, if you're unfamiliar with what D, E, and F are, I will let you guys check the video below. I will link it below, which was the last time I updated you guys on this project. So that being said, when will this ship? Now, if you guys have if you've ordered this fragrance and you guys have any questions or concerns about shipping, tracking, things like that, my email is beautymeowreviews@gmail.com. Reach out to me. I'm going to be shipping out pretty much almost everything except for things that are going out within the EU. But if you guys are shipping things within the EU, if you reach out to me, I can reach out to Sarah. So it might be a little bit more streamlined and you might get a response a little bit faster because I know she's ridiculously busy, but she's also very professional. So I'm not saying that she's not professional in regards to answering emails and things like that. But I definitely have a dialogue open with her and saying, hey, this is how this is going, this is how this is going. So I can always say, what's going on with this, this, and this. So if you guys have any issues or questions in regards to shipping or when you're going to receive your bottle or anything like that, reach out to me. Now this bottle is scheduled to be shipped within the next 2 to 3 weeks. The reason why, I think some people within the EU will get it faster, but I do have to order specific supplies. Void fill, if you guys don't know what it is, it's like the paper, and I need to order boxes to ship this in. And my supplier that I normally order my boxes from my old business, they were out of the size boxes for this, so I had to order them, and I will be getting them a little week later. So these will be shipping out within 2 to 3 weeks. So I will update Indiegogo. You will get a tracking number. If for some reason you guys do not get a tracking number, please reach out to me through, again, Gmail, my Gmail email, and I will definitely keep you guys posted. I check that email at least once a day, so I will definitely keep up to track with you guys and let you guys know. I want you guys to be happy. I want this to be a positive experience for everybody, so if you have any issues with your order, please let me know and I will handle that as to the best of my abilities, or at least make sure you are whole. Now, let's get into the return. And the reason why I kind of wanted to emphasize this is because it was one of the things Sarah thought I was absolutely crazy to do this. She was flabbergasted, and I understand why, but it was something I definitely wanted to offer to you guys. It was important to me because this is, because I'm known for liking things that are a little bit different, a little bit bizarre, a little bit crazy sometimes. The scent isn't designed to be super avant-garde. To me, it's designed to be a little bit of a beautiful blend between wearable art and wearability that you can wear everywhere. So it's definitely not for everybody, but I do think it will be genuinely, I think you guys will really like it. I mean, I absolutely adore it, obviously. But you guys are going to be getting a 2 ml sample to try. Now, for the sake of making sure everything is easy for me to do, and when I get into how the charity donation is going to work, you'll understand why I'm doing it this way. I'm going to give you guys 30 days upon the fragrance being marked as delivered to decide if you would like to keep it or not. After that, I won't be able to accept a return, and this is something that I thought about long and hard, mostly because the returning the bottle will be putting money on hold, because I will resell the bottle if it's not used to somebody, but that will be putting money on hold for the charity. And when I decide to give the money to charity, and I'll let you guys know a little bit about that, I kind of want it to be all streamlined and just really easy. It's better for accounting, it's better for taxes, it's better for all that jazz if it's like one sum and not little here or there. So 30 days after the fragrance has been marked as delivered, and as long as this bottle has not been used, you can get a full refund if you do not like it. Do not worry. But that being said, if something happens, if you're out of town, if for some reason it's damaged, I mean, obviously there are circumstances that's not a super hard line. If for say that your package is marked as, I don't know, let's say it's marked as delivered. This is what happens to me. The post office will mark it as delivered, but it will be sitting at the post office and I will have to go pick it up, and I might be really busy and it might take me a few days to go and pick it up, or maybe it's a few days but then it's the weekend, so it's almost like a week until I can go get it. I'm obviously not going to sit there and say, well, obviously it was marked. You know, if for some reason you need an extra week or two, just email me and that's totally understandable. Now, how the returns are going to work is, again, just contact me and I will give you a refund either through Indiegogo, or if I can't do that, it'll be through PayPal or something like that, but you'll be getting a full refund. I'm just letting you guys know that. I just need the bottle returned to me before I would give you the refund. So if you do not like it, ship it back to me and I will give you a refund for this. Now, the most important thing, aside from a beautiful fragrance and making sure you guys get it and enjoy it and love it, was also the fact that this was a project for charity. Now, I've said this before, but I really want to emphasize this. This project would not have been capable without Sarah's artistry and without her tremendous generosity. She has gone above and beyond in regards to her resources and her time and all that she has given and done for this project for the cats. And this is, you know, she's done, I mean, I could sit here and just gush and tell you all the amazing things she's done and offered and given for this charity. The charity, again, I will remind you guys, is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa. It is a charity to end the exploitation of the big cat trade. Thinks curbside zoos and petting zoos and just animals thinking that, you know, a tiger makes a good pet, and just there's so much horrible things that are done to big cats and a lot of animals. Animals own my heart, you know, and kids and arts and things like that, but I really wanted to give back to this charity because this is also one of the charities that I can say that 99% of the money is going towards the charity and not going to like pad people's pockets or things like that. So I really also felt very strongly about choosing a charity that the money went to the cause, or at least most of the money went to the cause. So basically, I'm going to not keep anything. No money. Sarah's been paid what she asked, and I'm going to be as transparent with you guys as legally possible in regards to showing you guys how much money came in, how much money came out, and obviously everything else is going to the cats. So I do have to make sure that taxes are covered, shipping costs are covered, shipping materials are covered, if a bottle gets returned, you know, covering all that. 30 days is going to give me enough time to get most of my numbers together, and if there's any little extra number here or there, being able to kind of add that in and figure that out, so that way I can be as transparent with you guys as possible. My thought and my hope is I will be able to give the donation either late January or early February, but if there's some issues that come up in regards to shippings or customs, or, you know, fees have to be paid that I didn't quite anticipate, then that will probably push it to March. So the donation is looking for end of January, early March, hopefully in January, because I want to get the money out there as soon as possible. I'm going to be telling you guys again how much everything was paid, so that you guys know for a fact. You're going to see the money, you're going to see the numbers, so that way you guys know for a fact that I'm not keeping anything. A lot of people can say I'm not keeping anything, but they could keep a fee or a service fee, or say, you know, I was a creative director, so I'm keeping, you know, this amount of money for me and my work that I did towards it. Absolutely not. I am not benefiting in any way towards this project. But that being said, I also want to say, because of Sarah's insane generosity, we were able to give a larger donation to the cats. So if this is the amount of money you think it costs to create a fragrance or to commission a fragrance from Sarah or from other people, absolutely, it is way more money. Sarah has just been so generous because this is for charity. So I just kind of wanted to let you guys know that. In any case, guys, that is my update. I'm very excited. When these fragrances ship, I will probably make an announcement on my Twitter and my Instagram. I might make a video here just so that a lot of you guys will know. Obviously, you will be alerted to obviously you'll get emails through Indiegogo, you guys will get all that information, but I also just want to say too that there are some extra bottles. I have to get an exact number of extra bottles, I have to figure everything out, and those will be available for sale within the next week or two. So if that is something that you guys are interested in, if you guys missed out on this campaign and you were interested in a bottle, email me below and I will figure out how to get your money. If you're interested, that sounds horrible, get your money, figure out how to get your bottle to you. The bottles currently now, the bottles that were extra are going to be at full retail price, which is $75. That just kind of gives a nice generous donation to the cats. That comes with free shipping within the United States. Any place else in the world you'll have to pay a shipping charge. But if you guys are still interested and you missed out, or say you really love it, you get your bottle and have an extra bottle or two, and you wanted to buy a backup bottle because this is 30 ml, definitely reach out to me and I can obviously sell you another. In any case, guys, it sounds so horrible. It sounds like I'm shilling. I'm not. I just want to give as much money to these kitties as possible. I'm so fired up about this charity. You guys have no idea. This has been one of my favorite charities forever, for so long. And I'm just so excited to be able to create this fragrance or have had this fragrance made. I absolutely love it. And also to be able to give money to such a fantastic charity. I'm just so ridiculously excited over this and just happy and over the moon. And Sarah's been so kind and so patient, and I'm so naive with so many things, and she's like, no, what'd you do? Like, she's absolutely wonderful, and I could not have imagined doing this without her. So if you're watching this, Sarah, you are amazing. I love you. Thank you so much for making this entire process and dream and just this charity. Just thank you for everything that you've done. I'm so grateful to you guys and to her. Thank you guys so much. And in case I'm going to stop gushing, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, obviously there's a comment section below, but also do reach out to me through email. I will try to get back to you within 24 hours. Unless family issues come up, then it might be 48, but I do check it every day. In any case, guys, again, thank you so much for this project. It's literally the end of the year. We've been working on this for a full year practically. And I cannot believe it's actually happened, so I'm gonna stop gushing. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.